Let's take a ride. I'll show you how. I'll show you how. I'll show you how. I'll show you how. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside.
Welcome, everyone, to Season 7, Episode 10 of Kicks at the Castle, podcast by three sneakerheads dedicated to that Disney lifestyle. As Walt would say to all who listen to this happy podcast, welcome. My name is John. I'll be your host. I'm joined, as always, by my man, Matt.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
And Ruby.
Hey, what's up, fam?
And this week, we are joined by Dominique. Welcome.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Glad you could make it. We have a great show planned this week. We're going to catch up with some news items. We've got our Fit of the Week feature. This week in World vs. Land, we're going to talk about the Christmas decorations. Ruby's got a plant-based option of the week for you. And we are going to catch up with our recent trips on properties and placing games with Dominique before getting to know her better. But first, as always, let's jump into pickups.
Pick it up, rule. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them vents on my shoes.
Who wants to go first? Ruby's going to you got 1,000 things, Ruby?
No, y'all always make me go last. I got one thing.
All right, go ahead.
Go first. All right. I hadn't opened these until just right now, but I've been meaning to. I've just been really busy. I got the red panda dunks. So
Nice.
I said I wanted these really bad. They were
Those are
really
good.
they were really easy to cop, which I'm so glad because it was one of those times where I set my alarm for 5 minutes before 7. I woke up and I was like, oh cool, I got 5 minutes. And then woke up again at 12 minutes after 7 and I was like, hell, I definitely missed it. But they were still there. And this is the beauty of when sneakers sit. I just freaking love the black sole, midsole, and then the like brown bottom and the red and everything. I love pandas. I love red pandas. The suede on these is nice. This is kind of like old man suit, and I love that because I'm kind of like an old man in my personality. So I feel like this is like, I'm gonna do this with probably my Carl Loungefly and do like a little old man fit. So I'm really excited to have these. I have to wear them now.
Those are really cute.
Cute, right?
Those are really cute. And I see the vision with the outfit.
I see. That's all I needed to know because you're the queen. So
12 minutes after 7 is sitting.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, in today's times, that's for sure sitting.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, aren't the Royals still sitting?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
feel like everything is sitting, and that's great.
I'll get into that, but
Oh, you're gonna get into that. All right.
Ooh.
Well, I'll go next. I don't have anything.
yeah. Dang.
Um,
I
stole my
made a
answer.
purchase. I made a purchase, and it's on the way. I've got tracking. They created a label, and so it's been like 4 days, and it hasn't gotten mailed yet. So I'm a little bummed. But I'm picking up a clothing item for the New Year's trip. So
Nice.
hopefully, I'll have it by next week. Dominique, what have you been picking up?
so I actually got, they're not laced, but I got satin ones. So I'm really excited. I just love the satin. This is my first pair of like just satin shoes like this. So I was really excited about that.
Very nice.
I actually have the royal one.
Do you have tiny feet? Because that looked like a small shoe.
I do. This is a 4.5, a 6 in women.
Okay,
Oh,
so you can wear GS too.
Yes, and I messed up because I bought the royal one. They should be here tomorrow, but I bought the men's like 4.5, 6 when I should have went GS and saved like $40. But
Mhm.
it was
Yeah.
one of those like get up at 6:50 and they're still
blurry eyes. Get what you can get.
yeah they're still sitting.
Well, you could probably, if you still see the GS, you should return them.
Yeah, you
right
just return
size.
them, and then
'Cause Nike has, like,
they're,
the
they're
best for
sitting
returning.
every size.
They don't care.
I will do that.
Yeah.
And actually before I got on this, my birthday is on Sunday and she gave me one of my birthday gifts and it's the Coach little.
Cute.
I was jokingly, when Coach was having a sale, I was like, oh, if you wanna, just kidding, but not kidding. And then I was surprised
That's
by
nice.
it.
It's like a little,
That's
is it like a
nice.
mini bucket?
It is.
Luggage bag?
It has a long strap too, but
That's cute.
she was like, what are you even gonna put in there? It's so small. I'm like,
A phone.
things, okay?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah, don't worry. And yeah. Oh, I have Vomeros on the way as well.
Ooh, which color?
Dang.
The plum pink ones. I
Oh,
just-
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are
I don't know
hella
what's
comfy.
going on.
I love it.
Those will be my first pair. So I've heard they're really comfortable. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, they're hella comfy.
Because
Talk about something that's not sitting. Those don't sit at all because I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind picking up a pair. You can't find them.
Mm-mm.
I looked, I was like, oh, okay, that's noted for next time.
Yeah.
So
I like that pink. It's like a maroon pink. It's kind of like the Valentine's dunk colorway that they did.
yeah,
Really nice.
I have those, but there was another pink color that they did, and I was like, okay, don't get those Vomeros because those are similar to the dunks that you have. So
Yeah.
just wait. And then I picked up some stuff from the the Mickey and Friends Holiday Village, but I posted that. I don't want to it's a lot of stuff right now. So
It looked fun. Where is that village?
it was in Venice Beach.
Oh, you went to that? Oh,
Yeah,
Phil,
so it was
Phil
just
showed
that
me that.
weekend.
That looked
Yeah,
that looked
It
so
looked
good.
cool.
Yeah, I
John,
wish
don't take Amy. Your bank account's gonna cry.
Oh, I know. I
I
know.
wish they would do it for the month, maybe. Like it was
Yeah.
just that weekend. I don't feel like there was a lot of promotion behind it. I just saw
Yeah, I don't think.
them posted in stories on Loungefly and Disney, but people were like, "Oh my god, I want to go." I'm like, "Ooh, it was over Sunday. Sorry."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was open to the public?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I found out about Saturday and I was like, I'm not coming back up to go to Valencia on Sunday.
Yeah, I think they thought more people would come because Sunday was my RSVP at 12. It was 12 to 2 and it opened at 12, but there was no one in the standby line. And actually, when we left, there was still nobody in the standby line. You could just walk up. So it was really cool though. I hope they do it in other areas.
Yeah. It looks cool.
Yeah, you 5 minutes in and you've spent money because Forever 21 was the first
Mm-hmm.
booth and I got the jacket. So
Nice.
yeah, but that's all. I'm done.
Love
No
it.
Funkos, no new Funkos, surprisingly.
That's quite a collection behind you.
Yeah.
Matt, what about you? What'd you get?
So John stole my answer because I don't have anything either. But yeah, so Royals last week, I woke up late and then I opened up Sneakers app and I knew that they were going to be sitting, but I didn't know they were going to be sitting this hard. Literally full size run, almost every single size is available right now, or at least when I woke up.
Pretty much at
And-
every site you go to.
Yeah, on every site. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. There are definitely going to show up in the outlets if it's sitting this hard. So I'm going to wait. And also this is around the same time where I don't really buy anything for myself around this time and holiday time. So I'm probably going to add that to my wish list. Hint, hint, Emily, if you're listening. But yeah, so
They look
because of-
so nice. The
I
suede-
know they are so nice. I want them so
Oh.
bad, but I'm gonna get them. But
I'm I don't
right
need
now.
any more blue shoes, but the fact that they're
Do
there,
it.
it's so accessible.
You, Ruby, I can't believe you haven't bought a pair. They're black. They're basically black shoes.
I know. Stop talking about
Let's
it
go
because
live
every
cop.
day I've looked at it and I've been like, you
Ruby,
don't.
live cop. Live cop. Ruby, do it.
damn,
Live cop. Live
Live
cop.
cop.
Live cop.
cut.
Live cop. Live cop.
Hold on.
Live cop.
I'll do it. Jeez. Give me a
I
second.
think this is the first.
Okay, proceed. I'll show the bottom. You psychos.
Now I lost my place. Where are we? Oh, that's it. So that's it. Matt didn't get anything. So let's go on to Newsies.
Newsies.
The Alamanier Jordan 5 draw opens. I got a text from Phil a couple of days ago with the link, and I'm like, oh, cool. And, I was just telling him at Disneyland on Saturday, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm not going to get the 85 Jordan lows because I think I want to get the Alamanier 5s. I think that'll be my last pickup of the year. I get into to register for this draw, and I hit the fair raffle fee of $5.63. And I'm like, shouldn't the raffle be free? Shouldn't it just be fair? Why do I have to?
No, they charge for that.
They
That's
charge
like a lottery.
$5. Yeah, the equal runs the raffle, a lot of the raffles now, like Eastside Golf has it. So when I entered the raffle on Eastside Golf for the Travis Lowe golf shoe, they used Equal, but they didn't charge a fee. So of course of course I dig way into the details. It's like, what is this fee? And I started searching it all. And so it's a 2.5% fee with a minimum of $2.99. And the shop can pay the fee or they can pass it on. And apparently Alma Maniere decided that they're gonna pass it on. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm out. Because it's already $20 shipping, right? So
Yeah.
So if I hit
We're
this,
gonna ship them later than ever.
they're going to ship later. So if I hit on sneakers, I'm going to save like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Honestly, these are probably gonna sit too.
Well,
Maybe
so
not.
if you get on StockX right now, probably Alma Maniere 2s for sure are under retail. 1s are probably pretty close to retail. I mean, I just don't think they're as hype as they were. I mean, obviously a 3 and a 4 is going to still be expensive, but I'm just like, I don't know. So I passed. I'm like, I think I'm good. So I don't, I mean, I think
I think these are gonna hit the outlets too, just like the 12s. Because I mean, a 5 is a popular
I don't know, they're
silhouette.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
The color on them is like, I feel like they're really versatile because they're like the black and white. So I feel like people
Which one do you like better?
I like the black.
I
was
like
gonna
black.
say black.
Come
I
on,
like
man.
the white. I like the white pair.
Yeah, well, that's we know that about you, John.
I do like a white shoe.
I know.
I don't know why from this. Yeah, like I'm looking the Alma Maniere, the airships, they're below retail. Yeah, I just don't think
forgot about
Alma Manieres
those,
are that
to be
big of a
honest.
deal right now. I don't know. I just like I feel like this fee is I think they've underestimated the audience. I think that sneakers are in such a decline right now
Yeah.
that it's not a great time to start introducing new fees. I don't know.
No, because
Yeah.
everything has a fee these days, and they're getting out of line.
Yeah.
So that would have had me out anyway.
I know. Next
That's
thing you know,
crazy. I wonder.
I'm gonna have
like,
to enter a
is this like
tip
the
when I buy
first
one.
sneaker release that has them? Because I've never heard of this fee.
It's
It's the
stupid.
first time. It's
Like y'all should have done this a while ago when sneakers were too hyped to because the idea is actually not a bad one, right? Like if you're a bot person and you're a reseller, you're less likely to go ham on a bunch of sneakers if you got to pay a bunch of fees to get them. But if you're somebody who really wants them, and you know it's going to be really hard to get, you might be willing to pay that. But not when
you only
sneakers
pay the fee if you win.
Oh.
But
so
it'd still be a deterrent though. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Seems like ass. They should do it.
I know I was at a point where if I had to pay for shipping, I didn't want the shoe.
That's true.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hey, if I buy a
shipping will stop
$100 pair
real
of
quick.
shoe, yeah, because I bought a pair of shoes from someplace in New York, and it was $25 to ship them.
It was like the pine green 3s or something.
Yes, it was, and I was all pissed off how much I paid for shipping.
if that 25 was not next day,
No.
It's probably gonna be longer.
You call those the $30 shipping 3s?
Yeah, $30 shipping 3s.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but but that was back when that was the only place I could get it for retail. So I don't know. Sneakers are wild right now. I say I'm losing interest, yet I found the 85 lows in my size, and I've probably looked at the web page 50 times in the last 3 days to see if they still have my size, because I want 12 and a halves. In most places you can find a lot of 12s, but that's the only place I found with 12 and a half. And I just I'm not getting them. But I kind of like them.
I mean, I feel like this year, I've been saying this all year, this year has honestly been the worst, in my opinion, the worst year for sneakers in a while.
I don't
There
think
really
it
hasn't.
has.
A friend of mine just told me that they saw now I don't know the names of sneakers and all that, but the Miles Morales one
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
at the outlet out here.
Oh, really?
Literally 2 days at the Citadel outlet. I was like, wait, what? I mean, again, I don't know if how those were
A little
going.
surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
For
saw
that pair, yeah.
in a 9 or a 10. And I was like, oh,
Damn.
Maybe it's a
That
return.
must have been
It could be a
return.
return.
They got to be a return.
Have to be a return.
I was really shocked when they told me that. We were like, get them. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. So anyway, all right. Nike's suing a bunch of other people.
Hmm.
New Balance and Skechers, copyright infringement on Flyknit.
Everything's sitting. They got to make money somehow.
Well, I mean,
That's true.
Damn, Skechers?
Snoop,
Could be minding
Snoop
their
crossed the line.
business.
Snoop Dogg. Nah,
Well,
they
actually,
they
doesn't
need to be minding nobody's business and stop what they're doing. They need to go away forever.
well doesn't Skechers got a basketball shoe now? I think they signed some NBA
Skechers
players.
has
didn't they?
everything. They will literally, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't been sued a million times. They will literally take every design and then replicate it and make it at a very cost
And
effective.
they're low key pricey for Skechers.
For that, they used to be cheap, and now I'm
Yes.
like, I paid how much
Yeah.
for what?
My mom went in there one day and I was like, where
yeah,
this price is not Skechers price.
no.
So
I don't know what they're on about, but
yeah.
it's all right.
So yeah, you're right. You're right, Matt. It's just interesting. The Nikes, like the last couple of years, they've been very litigious.
Yeah.
No, like I was at the airport and this was a while ago, but I remember I was in like a sneaker store. I think it was like Foot Action or something. And yeah, like I was like, is that basically copied a V2, Yeezy V2, like a Beluga, but it was Skechers. And I was like, what the heck is this? But yeah, I feel like Nike is not like no one is safe, basically.
Skechers out of line.
All right, well, let's get into some Disney news. Matt, have you frequented Disney's poop hallway yet?
No, I saw this.
What?
I saw this and I was like, what the heck is this? I had no idea this was a trend. I hope I do not step on poop when
Wait,
going
what?
on a ride.
That's
Yeah.
nasty.
So
Apparently it's a trend where people are pooping in ride
Like,
queues.
So apparently, Flight of the Passage, Indiana Jones, Rise of the Resistance, those are the major
Oh.
offenders.
My gosh.
Code Brown, I guess. I have no idea what
I
that's
feel like if
Back
you
to
get
Six
caught
Flags,
doing that, like,
we're
you
not
need to
there.
go. Yeah. Like you need to never be allowed in here again.
And it says that they like put cameras in and it didn't stop anything. You know, a lot of it is parents with little kids and they don't want to get out of the line. They just let their kids poop in the corner. But I'm like,
No,
what-
but I mean,
what is
like,
wrong with people? What
yeah.
the fuck is wrong with people?
I'm disgusted. Have we not learned anything from COVID? I just why are we shitting in hallways or in
Okay, I got my shoes.
Woo! Peer pressure.
Live cop.
Live cop.
I had some gift cards. It worked out.
What?
Oh,
Gift cards. Kick some down.
I know. My work just gives me gift cards all the time. That's how I
So it's
pay for
basically free,
hotel for
right?
Orlando. Gang, gang.
Oh,
Woo.
we love gift
Oh, dang.
cards. You know, some people are like, I don't like gifting gift cards. It's like not sincere. To who? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just give me the gift card. It's okay.
I love that.
You know,
I'll
you can
take
make it even
exactly
bigger.
what
Like
I-
a little
or-
gift card tree.
Or just go cash and cut out the middleman.
That works too.
Currently, my nieces, they're like 16 and or she's not 16, about 17, and
Mhm.
it's just cash. Like
Yeah.
transfer to Venmo me. That is
I remember one year my cousin, like we had like a huge like family Christmas, and then my cousin, he didn't have cards, so he put like cash for all the cousins like in DVDs, and then we opened them. We're like, what the heck? He was like, just open the DVDs, and it was cash. And right after everyone opened it, he was like, all right, give me the DVDs back.
like y'all not gonna use these.
I love that.
Well, I'd like for after Christmas, my kids get a bunch of gift cards and then they like sell them to my wife and I so that we give them cash. I'm like,
What?
like I'm not going out back. I'm like, neither am I.
Yo, you can send me those Outback gift cards. I'll go.
Yeah, Outback is good, bro.
we started doing lunches. My wife and I hit some Outback lunches. There's one by the mall.
Mm.
So,
Get
anyway,
that blue and onion.
so Matt, it's a human code H. So code H was originally used for custodial workers on Main Street for the horses.
Whoa.
So now it's a human code H.
Yeah. So that's the
Crazy.
Did
Was
it
this at
say how
Disneyland?
many incidences there were so far?
I saw in there was a worker that they had 3 in one day on his shift.
That is disgusting
What
and
the hell?
kind of disturbing that people are doing that.
Well,
3
it's-
one
it's
day?
I don't know what's wrong with people. People are so entitled sometimes. It's like, man,
I mean, I just even beyond entitled, like that's like not even an entitlement. Like something is deranged with you.
Yeah.
Like if you're someone and you're shitting in something like that, like you're deranged unless you're like having some sort of incident. In which case, I feel like those people would be mortified and like escort themselves out. Like no
well,
respectable human being is just like shitting in line somewhere.
well, I mean, it has to be kids because I can tell you what, I'm not shitting anywhere without a door and a toilet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Paper.
I'd be running out of the queue, shitting my pants, and I just get in my car and go home. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not. I'm not. You know what I mean? It's like it's got to be kids, and at that point, take care of your kids.
Yeah. The parents are out of line for that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in line for Rise of the Resistance and your kid's that small, they probably could care less about the ride anyway.
But you know what? Some of these parents, no shade to the parents, but I've seen like some kids crying their eyes out, like they don't want to get on this ride, and the parents are like forcing them, and it's just like, is it that serious?
That's you're
Right.
watching childhood trauma.
Like,
You know, just think of the therapy they're going to need to get over that, right, Ruby?
I mean,
I just don't get it. Like if you're there and you want to be there not with your kid and do whatever you want, then go to the park without your kid. But if I feel like if you've decided to take your kids to the park, like this is their trip. Like that's their trip, not yours.
Yeah.
this 7-year-old does not want to go on Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Literally, my last trip, they were screaming. I'm like, are y'all really about to put this kid on here?
Well, I've seen a cast
Call CPS.
I saw a cast member tell a parent, like, because a kid was crying, like, I don't want to go on, I'm scared. And the mom was like, no, you're going to go on, like, you get over it, blah, blah. And the cast member said to them, like, you can't force them to go on. Like, if the kid doesn't want to go on, you're going to have to step aside and, like, take them out. And, like, told them, like, no, you have to get out of line. I'm not going to, like, force this kid to get on the ride. And I was like, good on that cast member. Like,
I feel like that should be, like, that would be a good idea to put in, like, pre-shows.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, yeah, that's
especially Guardians. Like, we got Terry Crews. Terry
know,
Crews,
all
like, he can make it funny or something.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, well, nobody needs to be taking shits in there, and if your kid's taking shits, you need to clean it up.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, well, let's jump into Fit of the Week.
Call this fit hell back because this fit's stupid, like dumb.
Every week we pick a post where we were tagged or the hashtag Kicks at the Castle was used. And this week it is Hunty in Wonderland.
Love it.
Is that right?
Like that name.
I love the name.
Yeah.
Blinged out in the Disney 100 hoodie. Hell, and MN minimal star jeans and black Air Force One mids with 3M laces.
Yeah, 3M swooshes, no?
I like the
Yeah, I
pink.
think 3M swooshes too.
Dope fit. So if you would like to be featured, be sure to use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle and tag us in your Disney Fit pics in park or not. And now it is time for Land versus World.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Each week, we pick a landmark or an aspect of Walt Disney World or Disneyland Resort. We decide which park has it better, and what better topic than to talk about Christmas decorations, seeing as how, well, by the time this is airing, everything will have just opened up over the weekend. So all the stuff will be out there. I know my buddy Phil was out there yesterday and sent me a selfie in front of the Christmas tree. So I know that the Disneyland tree is in fact already up. Dominique, have you been to Disney World?
I have.
Have you been there during the holidays?
Yes. So
Okay.
I would always go for food and wine because of my birthday. It used to end like the weekend of my birthday, but now it's been like a lot longer. So I got to see the Christmas stuff. I think Disney World does Christmas better and we do Halloween better at Disneyland. Because you guys get the Jingle Cruise. We don't get the Jingle Cruise.
We used to.
See, I don't remember, but I need them to bring it back because I don't know.
I feel like it was like 2017.
Yeah.
Is Haunted Mansion still holiday overlay?
Yes.
NBC?
It'll
Yeah,
be like
because-
that until.
That shit gonna be like that till March this year. Last year was like February. This year they just
It
gonna
was
be
like
like,
February.
I love it.
Yeah.
If we could get it to stay like that the whole time,
no, that would make me so sad.
No.
I love the half year switch.
Ugh.
I love it as Haunted Mansion, and I'm glad we have it. And if, like they said, you can only have it as that forever or never again, I would choose forever. But I would be sad because I
do love Haunted Mansion in general, but I think
so
Disney
well
World does Christmas better.
What about Small World?
Oh no, I don't even entertain Disney World, Small World. Like
I don't even think we do any holiday overlay.
it's just you're just
Overlay.
walking. It's like, oh, here you are.
yeah.
I don't. I love It's a Small World. So seeing it with all the lights and everything,
Yeah.
It is my favorite when they changed the inside of it.
Yeah,
So
they
that's
flooded it last year. Remember last year they flooded it and it was closed for like 3 weeks.
crazy. So yeah, I think we do Halloween better though.
Okay, Matt, what do you think?
I kind of agree with that. I mean, yeah, Christmas, the decorations here are pretty great, not gonna lie. I mean, we have the gingerbread houses or the display at Grand Floridian. Like when you walk in there, it smells freaking amazing. And I think we just have more ground, obviously. Like almost every single park is decorated. And yes, Jingle Cruise. But I will say, I mean, we're just missing that Mickey gingerbread man. We need that.
You guys don't get that?
Nope.
No.
We
It
do
has
not.
to get them via mail.
Let me tell you.
Shout out to Arlene because she sent me some or sent us some last year, and it was the first time I ever had them. And
Damn.
yeah, she sent us like 4 of them, and we ate all of them in one sitting. It was that good.
Okay, so I need to ask Dominique and Ruby a question because I have not done this yet. Have you guys gotten the hand rolled candy canes?
No.
No.
Because I would like to try to do that, but those are gone. I mean, you got to be there.
You got to be there in the morning. My friend.
I'm morning.
You know, for me, then,
you got to rope drop. You got to
Yeah.
rope drop the candy canes.
My friend Bree from Eatsy Magic, she was like, maybe like 2 years ago or something, she was trying to get, like, she could not get them, and she finally, but yeah, it's a rope drop thing. Like, they're like 20 some bucks too, right? They're like pretty big.
They're not cheap.
Yeah.
I know.
Are they like, I don't know, I'm not like a huge candy cane person
Same.
in general, so like it doesn't even appeal to me.
They're pretty big. Like I want to say they're
huge.
yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do with that?
I need to. So I know Miguel gets one every year, but he's always there early. So I need to ask him what the tips are.
Yeah.
I thought about driving up there on a weekday.
Can you mobile order it?
Can't order it.
Oh. Yeah, the only thing, rope drop is not.
Yeah, they are pretty big.
Only time I'm really trying to get there early is for a breakfast Ronto wrap, and
Yeah.
I barely make it for that. So
Well,
Yeah, I'm not a rope dropper either.
You got to be there at 10:25 so you could hit.
I'm
on-
mobile ordering before I get in the park.
Exactly.
But that's about the earliest I can.
Matt, I meant to tell you, over at the end of Halloween, over Dia de los Muertos, they had the cocoa cake, giant cake in the Grand Californian, and they have like a cookie stand in there, and they had like a Dia de los Muertos cocoa gingerbread cookie. I took a picture of it, and I
And
think
it's the same thing as
it's the
like,
same gingerbread,
Oh.
except
Dang.
instead of Christmas decoration, he looks like
It's
a little
Halloween.
bit of a dead one.
And you
Yeah.
guys
Dang,
have
I
a
don't know.
Christmas party too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't think.
Did
we
you
have-
go to the party 2 years ago that we did?
No.
We had Merriest Nights 2 years ago. They did like 5,
Oh no.
and I just wish they would do it again. I know why they don't because they don't want to close the park early.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially for the holidays because all the pass holders are blocked out. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's
But,
all
no,
money.
that's the thing is I hope Jolliest Nights goes good because I want it to be there next year. Because I'm already planning next Christmas. I want to do like Jolliest Nights, Very Merry, and then do the processional, like do it like a 3-day trip and do like just hit all the Christmas stuff. So
Processional is pretty cool, especially if you get a good speaker. Last year I saw Simu.
Cool.
I gotta do one of y'all special.
Shang-Chi.
oh okay. Well, we have processional too. I just don't.
Oh yeah, you do. I think
don't
he
know
was
how you-
there last year too, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was.
Yeah, I don't think they do quite as many nights as you guys do though, and they do it right in the entrance area, right in where
Yeah.
you guys the theater. They do it
Yeah.
right in front of Disneyland. Okay, so I think we beat this to death. Christmas, I'm with you, Dominique. I think that Disney World. The other thing I haven't done is doesn't Springs do a bunch of trees?
Yes.
Ooh.
The tree
Yeah.
trail. That is
Tree trail.
awesome. Yeah.
So that's something I need to do. So like I need to just go to Disney World and just do like a 3-4 day trip that's just Christmas activities.
Are you gonna go for like a menorah lighting?
Sure.
That-
I love
that's,
y'all Disney Springs though. Disney Springs is cool.
do they
Yeah.
do that?
Menorah lighting?
Yeah.
I think they have a
That'll be
menorah.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask Emily. She
Have
might
it.
know.
they have it. They had it at Disneyland before.
Really?
I'll look it up.
Yeah, and I always get some like Hanukkah merch, like dish towels and stuff.
I've seen the Hanukkah merch.
Yeah.
It's up. All right, let's catch up with our recent trips on property with Trips and Drips. Dominique, when was your last run out?
Monday. I was
Nice.
there. I had friends from Australia come in, and so
Ooh, the
I'm
down
off
under.
Monday. So I was like, let me go. It was a good. It was a good park day. It wasn't too crowded. It was hot though. It was a little warm.
It's been
I don't
too
know what
hot.
this
It's
weather
been
is.
way too hot.
What the heck? It's November.
And it's just dry.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Monday was my last one, and I'm going Sunday for my birthday.
Yay.
I'll be there
Oh,
Sunday.
it's Dapper Day too.
Oh,
Let's-
yeah.
Oh.
Felix
there.
is tattooing at Dapper Day this time again.
I know. I want to see if about going because I want to see her too. But
yeah.
I need to get my 33 tattoo, Ruby.
oh, so I'm actually going to Club 33
Yay.
today. So 33 at Club 33.
Ah, love it.
I'm really excited.
That's my goal
Yeah,
too.
so much fun. Is it you and Zay and other
yeah,
people?
and then I have 2 friends coming.
Okay,
That's
cool.
awesome.
But yes, my last trip was Monday, and my next trip is Sunday.
Ooh, I'm
That's awesome.
excited
I
for
hope you have a great time.
Hey,
Yeah. Let's go. I know you will.
Christmas-
I can't wait to see your pictures. I know you're gonna be dressed hella cute. It's gonna be a vibe.
So excited.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. How about you? Did you make it on property this week?
I did not. I was supposed to go on, I think it was Saturday, because We the Kings was playing there, and I was supposed to meet up with some friends to watch We the Kings, but I couldn't get out of work on time, so did
Aw.
not make it. But I have tomorrow off too, so I'm gonna try to make some time to go, because yeah, I have not been to the parks in like 3 weeks.
Oh.
I need to go.
You are
Did
so
you-
busy, Matt.
I know, I've been crazy busy, and it's like a lot harder now just because I'm like 40 minutes away now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, Ruby. You make it on property this week?
I did not. I was really busy. I finally had the single day women in tech conference that I've been on the planning committee for the last 8 months for. So that was really awesome. I was like telling myself, oh, maybe on Sunday I'll book a reservation and that'll be my reward for like pulling this off. And I'm so glad I did not do that because I was so freaking tired after the day of the conference that on Sunday I literally just laid on my couch all day long. But I am going next Tuesday. So normally I go on the weekends, but I'm going to Camp Flognaw this weekend, which is the Tyler the Creator Music Festival in LA. And then my best friend and I are going to Disneyland on Tuesday. So I extended my PTO and told work, like, I'll see y'all next week. I'm going to Disneyland on Tuesday. So I'll be there then. Hopefully it's not too busy because it's a weekday.
Good deal.
Prepare the others.
Hmm?
Said prepare the others is what PTO stands.
Yep, that's right.
Prepare the
I like that.
I won't beat it.
Prepare.
I'm not gonna be.
Big.
I'm like Magic Johnson, like not gonna be there.
Prepare Adrian, right, Ruby?
Basically.
So let's see. So I made it on property Saturday. It was a fun occasion. My daughter went with us. So she came with us. She hasn't been in a while. She doesn't have a pass, so she had to buy a ticket. We did park hopper. Like I said, we started the day at Tangaroa Terrace. I got the Tonga toast or the Tangaroa toast, what they call it there. No pog juice. I asked Matt. They don't even know what pog juice is there. So
Yeah,
it's
I
not
got
the
the
same.
same. That was my experience.
not the
But
same.
what's his name? Dre, he did message me and he did say that Galactic Girl has a slushy and Grand Californian has pog juice.
I think that slushy was seasonal because I don't think it's there anymore. I had it once and it was really good, but I think it was a seasonal thing. But if the Grand California has it, I'll check that out. So yeah, it was cool. So we got to see Kyle and Jen. They just had breakfast. They had to head out to the airport. They were flying home that day. So they had breakfast with us. Phil and Ashley and baby Ruby were there. So it was kind of fun to get to, because Ashley's a kindergarten teacher, my daughter's a kindergarten teacher, so they had a lot in common. And my daughter enjoyed Ruby's company. We did a bunch of stuff. We started at Disneyland. We did some shopping as we are wont to do. Hit a bunch of rides. Had a nice dinner at Wine Country. I got all sidetracked. I didn't get the pumpkin creme brulee because Phil kept talking about tiramisu, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't even sound good. I'm not interested. So
Yeah.
I didn't even look at the dessert menu, so I wasn't reminded that I needed to get the pumpkin creme brulee.
So good.
But I had the what is it? It's not prime rib there. It's a ribeye. I had the ribeye. We had the calamari appetizer.
Oh, the
I got-
calamari good too.
Did you save the seeds?
You know where?
You didn't
so
get the
you know-
tomato salad.
It's right under Magic Key Terrace.
Oh, Oh, okay. I've been in there. Okay.
Yeah.
And I had an old fashioned. It was good. They put like a sprig of what was it? It was
Rosemary.
rosemary. Sprig of rosemary, which made it smell awesome.
I know. I don't even drink, but when they put that in there, I'm just like, can I just smell your drink?
It was good. It was such a relaxing dinner. It was, you know what? It was a great. I think that Phil and Ashley left after that. We might have done one more ride, but then we jumped back over to Disneyland. We did a little bit of walking around. We hit Buzz Lightyear. It was just a fun day. I was really glad we did it. I'm actually gonna knock off early on Friday and head up there. I think we're gonna try to check out Company G because they've got like a shopping thing going right now. I've never been there. And then we're talking about maybe trying to eat at Via Napoli, get some pizza, because we haven't done that in a while. Some pizza and beer. So I figure that's a good way to kick off the weekend. I'm not in the park Saturday because we have tickets. Ruby, you'd like this. The Balboa Theater's got the ballet in town, and they're doing Cinderella. So we're doing.
Oh, my mom would love that.
Yeah, so we're doing that Saturday, and then we're going back up to the parks on Sunday. So got a full planned.
Oh, because Friday's a holiday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is for my wife, but it is not for me.
What is the what holiday?
Veterans Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your work doesn't give you that off? That's rude.
Anyway, all right. Ruby, it is now time for Irv's plant-based option.
Okay, everyone. Sean is about to enjoy the plant-based option of the week.
I had to see it.
See? Yeah, right.
Because every week Ruby picks food items for those who have eating disorders.
You got problems, son. All right.
I'm lactose tolerant.
Well, listen, I'm not. Because if I do eat dairy, I'm going to be one of them people shitting in the ride lines.
oh my god.
All right. So, to avoid being that guy, you can try at Lamplight Lounge. They have two things that I think sound really good. For their brunch menu, they have these potato flautas. So they have the soy rizo. Everyone here knows how much I love soy rizo.
No, I haven't heard you mention that before.
Some dairy-free sour cream, which is great. And then it's got like a tomatillo salsa on it. So those sound really good. I love flautas, especially with potato and chorizo is like my jam. My grandma used to make that. So I would definitely give those a try. And then I've been on like a Caesar salad kick lately. I don't know why. I just love Caesar salad. And they have a Brussels sprout Caesar. I also been on a Brussels sprouts kick. So it's like a Brussels Caesar. It's got toasted pine nuts and garlic croutons and roasted red pepper and tomato sauce. That part is interesting. I'm not sure why, but I'm curious to try it.
Is it called Brussels sprouts?
I don't know. That part I have to find out. But I think I might still like it.
That sounds so bad.
They're not like
because I like Brussels
you know, like
sprouts,
Brussels
but they
sprouts?
gotta be like roasted.
They look roasted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're like roasted and then made into a salad.
Ruby, I
Had
think
me at Caesar salad, but lost me at Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I love Brussels sprouts. I love them.
I think if I ate the Brussels sprout salad, I'd be shitting in the queues.
Well, listen, maybe you need to incorporate some vegetables in your life so that you don't have beef all the time.
Eat some roughage.
There's a healthy balance between your veggies and your meats, bro.
Wait, Ruby, I know you do the plant-based, but like, are you you are a vegetarian?
No, but I eat plant-based like 2 or 3 times a week, and then I have really bad stomach problems when I eat dairy. So if I can get like a dairy-free option, like I'll get a meat meal, and if I could get like a dairy-free cheese on it or something, like I'll do that.
Okay.
It's not that I love meat. I just like eating plant-based a couple times a week.
Got it.
It's like testing your internal fortitude with all those wacky things.
Natural foods,
Yes.
vegetables,
Who
sir.
wants that? Who wants that?
I don't know. It's Native American Heritage Month, and my people are of the land, so I'll take my vegetables. Thank you. There you have it. Based
Well,
option.
thank you, Ruby. It sounds delightful.
You're so welcome.
All right. Well, let me give you a quick fantasy football update. Just because Ken's in last place still. Daddy Chill is in the center. Is in the cellar. Everybody's looking up at Taco Core. That's Jimmy.
Who's
Jimmy's
Daddy Chill? Oh, that's
So
Ken.
what?
Daddy Chill is Ken.
What happened with Jimmy a couple weeks ago? He like
Oh,
took
that
all the
fucker.
running backs or something.
Yeah, that son of a. So like, I think that like I've made like 7 moves or something like that, and Jimmy's made 30. So every week he'll go through and scoop up all of the available run. Like he'll dump all of his bottom guys and pick up other guys. Anyway, yeah. So I think McCaffrey, when McCaffrey got hurt, he ended up picking up all of the running backs on the 49ers roster in thoughts that they might get carries. And that way I couldn't pick anybody up to fill out my roster because I had McCaffrey. And that's why I called him motherfucker, because he's like he didn't need it. He didn't need any running backs. He was just blocking me from getting some.
That's good strategy. I like
I
that.
mean, yeah,
It's a
you
gentleman's
gotta play
game.
the win.
It's
Yeah.
a gentleman's game.
I love
Okay.
strategy.
I'm in second place. I'm in second place and I have a clean conscience. So that's yeah, we've got a lot of mediocrity. I want to say that what is it? There's like we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8 people tied at 5 and 4. So it goes from fourth place to 11th place. So it's
Damn.
it's really bunched up in the middle.
Is this
But
a legit fantasy football league?
yeah, we have
Yeah,
a 14,
the
we have a
Discord.
15 player league at the
Oh.
Kicks of the Castle Discord.
Okay.
But Ken is solidly in last place with a 1-8 record.
That's hilarious.
Solid. Yeah, he's got the vice grip on it. So anyway, that was really the only reason I wanted to talk about fantasy football, just so like I could throw Ken under the bus. Like they do little things, and Ken was the underachiever of the week for underperforming on points. It's kind of funny. So we enjoy giving him a hard time. Anyway, Ken, hopefully you get win number 2 this week. But anyway, all right, let's jump into some Mad Libs. I think Ruby's got one prepared for you.
I do. Are you familiar with our Mad Libs at all and how it works?
I've seen it, but you have to explain.
I'm going to ask you for some things. You'll just tell them to me, and then I'll input them in my handy dandy little tool, and it'll make the story that I made for you. So we're going to start with, which is your favorite park?
From Disneyland and DCA?
Disneyland, DCA, Disney World, any of the Epcot. Okay. Your favorite sneaker. It could be the type of shoe. It could be like a very specific shoe.
Oh, just a Chuck Taylor.
Who? Your favorite character.
Piglet.
Your favorite Funko in your collection.
Ooh. You know what? I'm going to say Prince Akeem.
Oh my God, I was just looking at him behind you, and I have him too, and I was like...
His stand has roses on it.
Yeah.
I think it's like probably the most detailed one.
I love the stand with the roses. I love it. Okay, your favorite ride?
Haunted Mansion. Nightmare Before Christmas.
And your favorite snack or drink in the park?
The Pineapple Passion.
Okay, it will be processing now. Processing.
All right. So do we want to do Disney or Datney while it's processing?
Disney.
These nuts. Got him!
All right. So let's go through some things. Let us know which one resonates with you. Dole Whip or Mickey Pretzel?
Mickey Pretzel.
Okay. Haunted Mansion or Pirates?
Ooh. Haunted Mansion.
Travis Scott or Off-White?
Off-White.
Okay. Dinosaur or Indiana Jones?
I'm going to say Dinosaur.
Whoa. That's a hot
Damn.
take. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Especially from a Disneylander.
I know, but I enjoy Dinosaur.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain?
Space.
Okay. Jack Skellington or Jack Sparrow?
Jack Sparrow.
Star Wars or Marvel?
Marvel.
The giant Mickey pumpkin on Main Street or the giant Christmas tree?
Mickey Pumpkin.
All right. How about heroes or villains?
Villains.
Ooh, saucy. So. All right, that's it for Disney or Datney. Ruby, have you got it?
Think about Dinosaur Indiana Jones now. Yeah, I'm a stick with Dinosaur.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here is Domo's Mad Lib. What's up, Kicks at the Castle fam? It's me, Domo. I've been a Disney girl ever since I was a youngin'. My favorite Disney park is Epcot, where I always show up in the cutest outfits and the best curls. I've been up in my sneaker game lately, but my go-to is a Chuck Taylor. And I'm definitely pulling off a fit because I'm a Disney bounding queen. Disney bounding is all about bringing our favorite characters to life. My favorite character is Piglet. Speaking of character, who y'all know that's got a better Funko collection than me? My fave Funko I own is Prince Akeem. I also have a dope Loungefly collection. Because why not? When I'm not riding Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm in the park grabbing a Pineapple Passion and making those memories. As a co-creator of Black Girl Disney, I'm all about bringing community and representation to all my Disney-loving queens. Next time you see me in the park, say hi, and maybe we can get a "you got any games on your phone" selfie. Wait, it's time for me to go because the Lakers are playing tonight and I got to get ready for a Mamba post-game interview.
That was so good. That was like,
great.
I mean, what else is there to say?
All right, Matt, you got some Disney hype trivia ready?
I do. All Disney questions,
Okay.
Disneyland questions. So I hope have you been watching Behind the Attraction?
It was on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of them are from there. So I hope
Okay.
you watch the episodes that pertain to the questions I have. But all right. So question number 1 should be an easy one. Lamplight Lounge replaced what?
Ariel's Grotto, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the restaurant part was Ariel's Grotto, and then the bar part was Cove Bar, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But all right.
I know the grotto. The grotto was downstairs. I remember that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because it was character dining.
Oh, that I did not know. But all right. So question number 2: the barrier border around Disneyland to block off any outside view is called what? Is it A, bird, B, berg, C, berm, or D, bert?
What?
What was A and B?
Bird, and then B, it was berg.
I'm gonna go with A.
It was actually C, berm.
Oh, was that
It was in
Behind the Attraction?
it was
Okay.
Pirates. Is that episode 1?
Yeah,
Is
it
that
was in
episode 1?
Pirates. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was in Pirates.
Oh no!
Well,
Well, they
but
talk
that
about it in a
reminded
few
me-
episodes, but it's basically
Yeah, they talked about it in the first one in the first season, but
Okay.
they talk about you going below the berm and below the train tracks because you actually.
Oh, I just told someone that too. Like, oh, we go under the tracks.
When you were giving those options, it reminded me of Step Brothers when they are like messing around with the interview lady's
Pam.
name, and like we got a Pam situation here. That's how I felt when you were saying the options. I was like, is he saying the same option over and over?
All right, last question. I had to switch it up because we talked about it earlier with the goat. But when you're staring at the goat on Big Thunder Mountain, it's supposed to have a similar effect to what? I'll give you a hint. You do it in your house.
Wait,
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You do it in your house? I don't know.
It's supposed to have a similar effect to flushing the toilet. So like when you're staring at it,
Oh,
like the yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right. Good to know.
Weird. That's a weird fact.
It's
That is
like
a
we're
fun
back in
fact
the
right
it's like
there.
we're back in the poop corridor.
This episode is sponsored by the bathroom.
This week's episode is sponsored by Charmin.
But that's it.
Oh.
Thanks for playing the Disney Hype Trivia.
Okay, that wasn't. I mean, I didn't do too well, but that was not as bad.
One is better than none.
There we go. And see, I knew the going under. I just didn't know the name.
It was just the Pam situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Now when you watch Behind the Attraction, you'll be like, oh, yep, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention now.
All right. Well, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. So let's go over the Funkos. Like
Uh-oh.
how grand. Like I know we're just seeing a section. I can tell there's shelves there.
That's not finished yet, but we have we have room at the top for House of the Dragon. And then my Game of Thrones is probably the biggest collection. And then you have the Black Panther here, Moana, the princesses, and then Hamilton
Oh,
is here.
Do you have a head count?
I can, you know what? Let me pull up. I have the app.
Yeah, the Funko app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna say you got a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
No,
Because you know what?
Funko makes it easy. You can literally scan the box when you get it and it'll add them all to the app. It's awesome.
Yeah. I made a mistake. I bought one that I already had. So far that's scanned. Oh my God. There's 317.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Because there's also just like a few on the floor because there's no like, yeah. Well, there's space on the bottom. I don't have any more
Like
the
the
acrylic shelves. Oh wait,
Oh.
I should show you the Avatar collection
Oh,
is up there. And I had to plug up my computer, but there is usually the spinning. I have a levitating stand. So the Spirit Aang is like
Oh, that's really cool.
Ew.
levitating. So yeah, they're kind of broken down into sections. You have like the music section is here.
Oh yeah.
Movies are here, and then like sports are at the top. Well, I shouldn't say sports. It's just Dominique Wilkins and Odell Beckham.
I need that Odell Beckham one.
Yeah,
That's my boyfriend.
He what?
That's my boyfriend.
Call me sister
We
wives.
gonna fight?
Yeah, no, we're sister wives. That's all.
Okay, okay, got it.
But yeah,
It's just so funny. I was looking around. I'm like, I have 4. I don't need the Funko app. I have 4.
Yeah.
I only
Same.
had Piglet. Piglet was all I had. My brother was the Funko collector, and he used to display them in the like baseball bat holder.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm not gonna do this because I know how I get. When I like it, like I get into collecting. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And then he moved out. I have space for them now because if I didn't have an extra room, I wouldn't do it because there's no room. And then the pandemic hit, and then it was like, let's build shelves and collect Funkos
And add lighting and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they might be dead, but oh no. And then there's lights in the back too. Like the LED lights are here, and then there's a light set up over in here too.
I love that you take yours out of the box too.
Got to.
I know, because there's so many
You
details.
there's
not
So
taking-
you take yours out of the box because I leave mine in.
I
yeah,
take mine out of the box.
like just
Do
so
you save the boxes?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
So
the
you-
Costco bins are in the garage.
Same.
But I can keep them because they're like in the garage. Now, the only I was looking for a box. Come to find out, I don't have the box. So I had to go through all of these bins,
You're
and
going to go through 317 boxes to find out you're missing one.
and people have been sending me like they're like put a QR code because you can now do like a QR code, and when you scan the box or your like bin, it'll show you what's in there. Because I'm like, I need a system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There needs to be a system, but I'm team take them out the box, but I'm not like, you got to take them out because some people are like crazy when they're when you tell them, or if you want to keep them. But like, if they were meant to stay in the box, that box would come sealed, and they don't come sealed. So you miss a lot of details, like
I feel
the Prince Akeem. I love that his stand has roses. I also one that's not hung up, but I have it sitting right here.
That's
Go,
cute.
on mine.
Oh, that's a good one. I have the Michael Jackson Snoop Signal, but the detail on this one is really cool, and you would miss it if you kept it in the box. Is it leans?
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
And his little ponytail.
Oh, and his little ponytail.
But yeah, there's a good collection. I have my Grail is a Game of Thrones Funko, and it's the last time I saw it going for like $1,200.
Damn.
Yeah,
What does he say in the app right
They go
now?
for that much?
That's the cool thing about if you get one of the, so what are they called when they're like the one-off ones? There's like a term for it. When they're like they're like in every collection they'll have like ones that are like the rare ones. There's like the chase ones. Yeah. So some of those ones are like crazy expensive, and the Funko app will actually tell you like what's the highest price they're going for, which is pretty cool.
But one thing about it, if times ever got rough, these are the first to go.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
selling these things, like that's what's gotta go. But yeah, this is my lovely collection. of things.
I love it.
I tell everyone, start collecting, get a Funko. It always starts with one, and then
That's it. That's why, honestly, I didn't pay for any of those. I have a friend that was really into it, and he would always send them to me, that trying to get me enticed.
yeah,
And
if
I'm
you
like,
go to
nope.
the Funko store, you will.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I just can't. I would be addicted, so I know myself. I'm not
Same.
doing
But
it.
you buy other stuff, like you and Amy buy all them damn Squishmallow people
Oh, you're a Squishmallow?
or whatever the heck
Or
those
the things
The,
that
little-
the munchlings.
Munchlings.
Yeah.
They're a Munchlings group.
I don't like the munchlings as well as the wishables, because the munchlings
Wishables, that's it.
you can't
Yeah.
like the wishables, you can kind of figure out what they are. But yeah,
those
we
blind
had a
bags.
bad experience. Amy got the third. She opened her third munchling from the same series and got the same thing 3 times.
Damn.
Damn.
So yeah, she
That's like
was not
Sean Go with the X-Men ASICs.
Yeah.
Open in 1, 2, 3.
Well,
like the
no, it's not that bad because they weren't $200.
The Adorables, is that what they call them? The little ones? Do you do those? too?
The Numos.
No, they're
Nemos?
like these tiny, I think they're called Doorables. Well, there's
Yeah.
like all different. There's like the Wishables, the Doorables. Well, Doorables aren't in the park. I think
No.
that's like at Target.
They're like Target.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't do the blind bags.
they're
I
hard.
collect
You
pins,
get
too,
frustrated.
So that's
You
I
get
do
frustrated.
too. I get frustrated with the blind bag. That's why I felt like I should have bought a lotto ticket that one day. I bought those 6 blinds.
oh yeah.
I got one of each. I
Yeah.
was, and that was crazy.
That's rare.
That's crazy.
That does not happen often. So
I was like, look at God. He wanted me to have all these.
So Dominique, what do you have more of? Purses or shoes?
probably bags. I'm okay.
I was gonna
so
say,
when-
because it's like you don't. I don't think you have a picture on your feed with the same bag more than once.
So I don't know how that happened either. I was not a Loungefly collector. Like that wasn't.
What had happened was
I really don't know because I was not a collector of Loungeflies. And then actually they started taking over the where I would put my Funkos, and there's 2. There's like they're back to back.
okay.
So and there's another row here like of stuff. But yeah, it's the backpacks now. I don't know how that happened.
And you know what? The Funkos are more affordable though, because it's easier to buy Funkos than the
Yeah.
lounge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it'll get you. Like, yeah, the Funkos are it's a dangerous slope to go.
Funkos,
Got a
and
friend-
like so many of them.
And it's different ones depending on
Yeah.
like fandom you do. Someone wanted to do, she was telling me, she's like, oh, I want to get into Harry Potters. I'm like, there are 1,000 Harry
Yeah.
Potters, just different, like almost the same, but like
But just
one-
of Harry,
and,
like just Harry is like 1,000 of him.
and I'm like, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Some people are completers. I don't need to complete a set. Like I get the ones that I like.
That's how I am.
Yeah. But because if I was a completer, we'd have a problem. I mean, we have a problem, but
It's not that we don't have a problem. We have
Yeah.
bigger.
it would be worse. Like so. But I do think I have most of the Black Panther and almost all of the Moana. There's a few Moana ones that I don't have, but I'm
I
like,
got the baby Moana one is so
Yeah.
cute. I love
some
it.
of them are the same, and I'm like, or they're almost the same. I'm like, I don't need that. So, and I'm always giving some away too. Like I feel like I get rid of some a lot. So
Yeah.
that's the good part. But it's like I had a friend, she's like, oh, do you want to do the Toontown Market? Like bring some stuff. I was like, I don't have anything to give away because I give it away right away. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with like Poshmark or Mercari. If I have a friend who I know
Yeah.
like something, it's like, here, take this.
Yeah.
So that's the good part about it. So yeah, it's like a system.
So how did you get into Disney? Is that something you grew up with, or?
Yeah, so my brother used to work for Disney Animation when I was growing up. So I think he was a dinosaur. I think that's probably why I chose dinosaur. He was worked on that, and like I went to Disneyland as a kid. We went to Disney World as a kid, vacations. So Disney has kind of always been a part of my childhood, and now like my adult life, since I can afford those things now, thank God. But yeah, it's for as long as I can remember, I've been into Disney. Yeah.
So I got another question. It's off topic. So when will you go Christmas nails? Like I was looking at, you're not Halloween. So when do you go Christmas?
These are birthday.
Okay, those are
I'll
birthday.
probably do Christmas probably like the beginning of December.
Okay, so you already said
Christmas starts for me after like Thanksgiving.
okay.
So
Like a reasonable human being.
yeah. So the Christmas nails will start in December. But I'm not a big theme nail person.
Okay.
Halloween last year was the first time I did like Halloween nails, but I'll probably do some like red and white little sparkle nails.
Yeah, no, my wife always like, she had like mummies on her fingers and all kind of, she had Jack Skellington nails one time. Yeah, the lady she goes to is all about the artwork on them.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, December is when I'll go. I'll do a little red or green.
Ruby, you got any questions for Dominique?
No, I already know Dominique.
Yeah.
You interview skills to introduce her to the listeners.
I did introduce her with her on Mad Libs. It was hella
That was a
personal.
great Mad Lib too.
That was probably my deepest cut Mad Libs.
And you stating like the Disney bound, my Piglet bound is probably one of my favorites.
I like
Yeah.
that. I saw
It
that
worked
photo.
out with saying Piglet is my favorite character. And
I know. I love when that happens. I love when I ask people what their like answers are and I already know what I wrote. So it like puts it in there and I'm like, oh, this is gonna work out perfectly. There's been a couple of times though where they've said something and I'm like, that's gonna be weird for the story, but we're gonna go with it.
All right. Well, I'll ask another. So are you a DCA starter or a Disneyland starter? What do your reservations start at?
I guess it depends on the day, but if I'm there in the morning, Disneyland, because I know that I can get a Ronto wrap, the breakfast one. But I feel like most of the time I'm probably starting in DCA because I'll just get a drink, or I think it's summertime usually when they have the hot Cheeto elote at the Cozy Cone. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go over there and get that. And that's kind of like my go-to snack over there. But yeah, I think DCA is the go-to. I've noticed that a little bit actually.
I'm a
Okay.
DCA person too.
Yeah.
I noticed it, like it wasn't intentional, but I just noticed I always ended up booking my reservations there and I was like, oh, okay. Yes, that's who I am now.
Because a lot of times too, I'm going later in the day, so it doesn't matter where I start. So I'm like, okay, there's no line at DCA. Let's go over there.
I do have one question. So Black Girl Disney, obviously you all have like a huge following. It's like a great way to bring the community together. What made you like decide to put your energy and time into doing something like that? Because like those types of community building things take a lot of work. So like what made you go for it and want to push it to where it is? Because y'all have like a huge following for a community started thing like that.
Funny enough, it started as we had a girls' trip to Disney World in 2017 for a friend's birthday / like celebrating graduating. So we were like, we need a hashtag. Like, what are we going to do? And it was like Black Girls with Degrees or Black in Disney. It was so many. And then we were like Black Girl Disney. So like a hashtag started before that. And then my co-creator, Mia, we're big Disney fans, been Disney fans. Like, we met in college and like we just knew we loved Disney. And at the time, the Disney space was just very white. Like it, the Disney pages, and it was like, there are other people that love Disney. We do Disney a different way, like our style. I feel like when you do see other Black families in the park, you kind of like give them that head nod, like, I see you, because, Disney is a privilege. Being able to go to Disneyland is a big privilege. And I have friends who have never been. And I'm like, wow, like we live in California, you've never been to Disneyland and we're grown. But I know I was privileged enough to go as a kid. So we were just looking at other blogs and just trying to find like, is there a space for Black Disney fans? Not just like, I know it's called Black Girl Disney, but we post to everybody. And so we were like, okay, well, there's not this space. So let's create this space, create our own table. And once that started, it was like the amount of people that were like, oh my God, like I thought I was the only, Black Disney fan, and or my friend group, they can't stand me talking about it. And it's like now there's this community. And I feel like now there's so many other different sub communities like Disney AAPI creators, Latinx Magic, Disney, isn't it like Disney Latinas? I think is a new page.
Yeah.
Like
That one's mine.
Oh, see, okay. So like, I love that there are other spaces, because it's like for so long you thought you might have been the only like, I mean, you're not the only one, but like, as far as your mutuals go, like you think you may be the only one here who enjoys this. So it was just something that we wanted to do, and it was like seemed to be a need for it. And yeah, like we only thrive because of the people, you know. I say it all the time, like Mia and I don't post ourselves. Like we're constantly sharing other people at the park, and it's like, oh my God, like I didn't know, and like we can talk about certain things like the sequin headbands, like don't work well with curly hair because they're always gonna get stuck. So it's just little things, and like I said, like our style and just how we do Disney. So we wanted to create Black Girl Disney.
Yeah, I love it. It definitely, like, I feel is very inspiring, and I know in talking to you about it and seeing the community and having met other people that are in that community through like you or through Pics at the Castle, even because there's like all this crossover that happens, then it's like then I felt inspired, like, oh, I want to tap into like other Latinas in the space, like Felix and I are always really proud of like our Chicana heritage, and it's like, how do we meet more of us, or like how do we tap into that? And it's just like you said, like you kind of just start it, and then like the community comes together, and you're like, oh, here we are, okay, we're all here, let's just uplift each other. So I think it's really cool, and what you guys have done with Black Girl Disney is like really awesome.
Thank you. It means a lot. And even like with Kicks at the Castle too, like I always think it's so cool to see, because your shoes, putting on a Disney fit, the shoes matter. Like the shoes matter. So I really like this community, because a lot of times too, it's like, I think when people think Disney fans, they think parents, and then they think, well, women. And so it's like, I feel like Kicks at the Castle just brings everyone around from all different spaces. So I really love what you guys are doing. And I'm also I think it is so cool that you guys asked me to be here. Like, I feel like a cool kid because like I would not consider myself like a sneakerhead or like someone who knows like the history behind shoes and everything. So like I have a lot of respect for, especially for women in the space. Like like Janelle with, what she does. Like I really look up to like women in the sneaker space, because I know that is, there's not a lot of them, or they don't get the recognition that they deserve. So I think Kicks at the Castle is just like a really cool thing. So thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Well, Kicks is definitely it's a fantastic community, and I've met some amazing people through it. So I totally agree with you. That's right. That's what it's all about, is finding people with mutual interests and, spending time with them and doing things you guys enjoy. Right. I mean, that translates to everything, right?
And if you could spend the whole day at Disney with somebody, you cool in my book, because you're not gonna just be talking about Disney all day.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I love about it, is like Disney is the thing that kind of brings you together, but like you then get to learn more about that person. It's just like, that's the one thing we have in common. Like, yeah, we're just, we go to Disney together, but like you've built real friendships out of some of these communities. And I think that's what a lot of people look for in these said communities, where it's like, oh, I was going to the parks by myself. Like, I love a solo day, but now that I'm in these other spaces, it's like, oh, you trying to go to the park real quick? Like, or not even just do Disney. Like out here is so much more stuff. Like, we're always, let's go here, let's do that. But this space is what brought you together. And it's like, who knew the internet would bring me some of my closest friends? And here so
promise of the internet.
Never too late to make friends. Now
That's
some
right.
people are like, it's hard to make friends as an adult, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Go to Disneyland, you'll find it.
I promise there is a community for you. I just saw DJ Disney Day or something. Like one of our friends, her dad put together, it was like, I don't know if they were just Cali DJs, but DJs took a trip to Disney, and some of it was their first time at Disney, and it's like, who knew?
Yeah, I did not know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
You can go.
All these different spaces, and you're just a part of it, and you learn so much about other people. So I love it. Yeah.
Well, so that's a good note to end on. I want to thank everyone for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a review for us. Check out the YouTube. Join us in the Discord. Dominique, thank you again for joining us. It's been wonderful chatting with you. We are Kicks at the Castle. You can follow us on Instagram. Don't forget to tag us and use the hashtag Kicks at the Castle in your Disney Fit pics in Park or Not. Dominique, how can the listeners connect with you?
I'm on Instagram, just Dominique Brown, and our page Black Girl Disney is on Instagram and Twitter, or X. I'm not calling it X. It's Twitter. But yeah, Dominique Brown, my personal page, and Black Girl Disney.
All right. My name's Sean. You can find me on Instagram at Weekends with Walt. Ruby, how can the listeners find you?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Rubes, ROOBSS.
All right, Matt, how can the listeners hit you up?
You find me on Disney Hype Beast on Instagram or the Disney Hype Feast. Yum.
All right.
It's hard for me not to say yum. I have to like hold myself
Yum.
back.
We're gonna do the Red Robin yum at the end.
Yum.
All right, well, we are Kicks the Castle. This is season 7, episode 10, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.
Let's take a ride. I show you how. I show you how. I show you how. I show you how. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside.
You find me on Disney Hype Beast on Instagram or the Disney Hype Feast. Yum.
Red Robin. Yum.